Hello everybody, my name is Erin and this is my booktube channel Waiting Moose. I am here today to do the Top 5 Wednesday. I'm finally joining the community on this. This week, which is November 28th, is Top 5 Villains, favorite villains. This was a little hard for me because I like villains, but it's hard finding memorable villains that have a longer role in a book. I could say the Darkling in the Grisha series, but I don't think he's my favorite. I mean, he's evil, but he's not up there in my favorites. I hate him. Maybe that's a good thing. So I'm gonna get started. My first favorite villain would be Mab in the Jim Butcher's Dresden Files series. She is evil, and she's in most of the books in the series, if not all of them, and she's basically just plain downright evil and not afraid to use Harry or anyone else to her advantage. I believe she uses his mother to her advantage. She uses everyone to her advantage. It really works well. For a series that has gone on as long as this one, it's amazing that we still have a villain that can be that strong and not, I mean, I don't like her. I dread seeing her, but I don't hate her like I hate others. You sort of understand where she's coming from and what she's trying to do, but she's still evil and she's still a villain. So Mab, who I believe is the Winter Queen in the Jim Butcher Dresden Files series. Next up, I have Coyote, or the Trickster, in Christopher Moore's Coyote Blue. I thought this book was hilarious. Coyote is a villain who, I don't know if you'd really call him a villain, he's like the antagonist, but he is just, he's hilarious. He does so much to antagonize Sam, the main character in this book. It's hilarious. And it all comes down to Coyote, and he's just fantastic. If you have not read Christopher Moore, you really should, and Coyote Blue is an excellent place to start. Third, I have Archeron Hades from the Air Affair, and really the entire series. I know I talked about this in one of my book hauls. Thursday Next is the main character's name, and she is a literary detective. So she goes through books tracking down criminals. So the main bad guy villain in these is Archeron Hades. He goes through and he actually like changes text in books, so they have to go in and try to fix it. And it's an amazing series, and another villain that just carries on through and makes an excellent foil for the main character. He's more than a one-dimensional character. Probably because there are several books that he is a character in, he has a bit more depth than a lot of villains, and I just really enjoy these books, and I enjoy him as a villain. Fourth, and this one I don't actually have the right book for this, but I think that in the Inspector Gamache series, there is, throughout several of the first books, not this one, I'm not sure what this one's about, but I'm pretty sure it's not quite about the same thing, but Inspector Gamache is really fighting corruption in the Sûreté de Quebec, which is the provincial homicide police force, and he's fighting corruption above him. And so there's more than one villain, and there's more than one sort of storyline that has this and has different characters, but just that corruption, I don't know, I probably shouldn't consider it a villain, but really that corruption at the higher levels in the Quebec police force is very interesting, and it's ongoing, and it's almost like in every book they uncover another layer of this and another line that these people are willing to cross, and I'm still not sure to what end. I just think that whoever the mastermind is at the top of this, I don't actually know yet, but whoever the mastermind is at the top of this scheme to destroy good in Quebec is amazing, and I can't wait to get more information about who it is and what they're going to do to stop him or her. My fifth favorite villain is a tough one, because it's no secret that I love Terry Pratchett, and I feel like Death is sort of a villain, but sort of not, because there's several books where Death is the hero. So how do you consider him to be a villain when he's also the hero? He has an amazing depth of character, probably because he is considered a hero in several of the books. He is intelligent, he's got family. There's just so much to Death as a character. I love him. I love Binky. I love the entire storyline that Terry Pratchett created around a Death or Grim Reaper character. So it's a tie for me at this point, whether my favorite villain in the Terry Pratchett series is Death, if you consider him a villain, or if it's Lord Veterinary, who is just the most villainous villain you could imagine. Lord Veterinary is basically the ruler of Ankh-Morpork, which is the primary city in a lot of the Terry Pratchett Discworld novels, and he's that corrupt politician. He's there doing everything he possibly can to stay in power and to fool the people that he is serving. This book, well, not this book specifically, but I know throughout the series and in other books that I don't have right here, Lord Veterinary is a fantastic villain. So yeah, Terry Pratchett, either Death or Lord Veterinary, and if you've read them, you know why. So those are my top 5 villains. That is my video for this week. My name again is Erin, and this is Waiting Moose. Please feel free to like or subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.